Hi guys, it's KJM and it's TBT, first day of autumn. So I just dropped a 15-minute video on wig installation 101, and there was one tip that I didn't get a chance to put in the video because I didn't want the video to be longer than 15 minutes. Here's the tip. So when you first start off with wig installations, and let's say you want to get into human wigs, my advice to you is don't worry about the quality of the wigs just yet. Worry about the price. So I would try to find like wig sales where you can get human wigs, whether they're 13 by 4s, 13 by 6s, or T-parts, where you can get them for really cheap. And to me, really cheap for a human wig is like under 200. I know everybody's pockets is different, but it's under 200 is what I would definitely say. So I wanted to list 3 companies. Now, this is not necessarily based on quality. This is really based on price, where you can go ahead and get more bang for your buck and practice on some wigs that are under $200. Most of them will probably be T-part wigs. That means it's only leaving you with the middle part. And, but it's just a great way to practice, and in a way where you're not spending $300, $400, $500, $600 or $1,000 on a wig. I haven't hit no $1,000. Like, to me, a wig between $300, $400 is still super expensive. But that's my budget in my pockets. That's just how I feel about it. So I wanted to list like 3 companies that I could think of where you could find some affordable wigs and still get some good quality. So off the top of my head, I'm going to say number 1 is AF Sister Wig. Okay. So this company, especially in the fall, will run 50% off, 40% off sales on some of their 13 by 4s and 13 by 6s, and then a lot of their T-parts. That means you can get a wig for literally like $130 from them right now. That, once again, they're running they're 50% off certain wigs, and 40% off certain wigs. And a lot of them are T-part wigs where it's just the middle part. You can't do anything else. But if you don't got a big ass forehead and you're down with that, then I would recommend them. I also like them for quality. So I bought that kinky ginger orange, I think it's called Anilla, from them last fall. Wore that wig at my cousin's 30th birthday. And that wig is just the wig that keeps giving, whether I have it in deep wave form or whether I keep it super, super kinky. That wig just keeps on giving. So I think AF Sister Wigs, and then my shocking blue wig, it's a T-part, is also from them. I think quality-wise, for the price that they're giving, they're pretty good. So if you want a wig right now that's under $200 that you can experiment and start to learn how to do installs for yourself, I would say check out AF Sister Wigs first. Secondly, I would say Megalook. Megalook has a lot of sales, and I've only actually purchased one wig from them, and it was a deep wave one. And that wig still is giving. It's still giving. So it was really good quality, and I bought it in spring of 2020, I think, and I still have this wig. So Megalook, they run some great sales. You can get some wigs, and if you're into bobs too, you can even get a bob from them probably under $100. So you definitely want to try out Megalook as well, and I do like their quality. Now, third is where this wig came from. So this is a 13 by 4 half blonde, half black wig from EU Lair. Now, I told you EU Lair, their quality is not so great, but like in the long run, they're the ones that do that my cherry bomb red deep wave wig that you guys loved the last 2 summers before I switched to Reshine hair. And so quality wise, they're probably my least favorite out of the 3 that I've mentioned, but I purchased the most from them. You can definitely get a wig under $200, or a little bit above 200, but under 250. That's customized like this. They're always running sales. And like I said, don't worry too much about the quality, but definitely with them, you can get more bang for your buck. And especially if you're into colored wigs, but you don't want to spend a lot of money, then EU Lair is going to be the company for you. So that's the final wig tip I wanted to give, is that when you're starting off with your installations, don't be popping for the $300, $400, $500, and Lord, whoever out there buying $1,000 wigs, God bless your hearts, but I'm on a budget. So, what that essentially means is that you can start off doing these things, but if you mess up a wig that's just $130, yeah, money doesn't grow on trees, but it's not a $500 wig. So I would definitely try out AF Sister Wigs. They definitely are running their 40% off, 50% off sale on certain wigs right now. I would check out Megalook. And I told you, these two companies, so far the quality is pretty good for what I've been getting. And AF Sister Wigs, I've only bought tea parts from them. But the quality of their tea parts is still pretty great. I told you Megalook, I've only bought one wig from them, but they always have some bomb ass sales, and that wig is still giving, and that wig is great quality. I bought that wig over 2 years ago, and it was a deep wave one. And then EU Layer, if you're into colored wigs, you want a quick look, but you don't want it to be synthetic, and you don't want to break the bank. The quality is 50-50, depending on how they process the hair. Their density, they'll tell you it's 150 or 180, and sometimes it may feel like 130. But as long as it's not hurting your pockets and it's under, $250 with them, and if you could even get it under, there was a time when the pandemic started, I could get a wig from them, a 13x4 from them for under $200. If you catch one of those sales and you like colored wigs, but you want a quick look and you don't want to break the bank, EU Layer is going to be the thing for you. Those are the top 3. I can honestly say that if you're starting off with wig installations and you don't want to break the bank, you want to catch these sales ASAP. A lot of them have back to school sales, fall sales, like whatever. But when you're starting off, don't be getting some expensive wigs and then sitting there and cutting them. Like I did that in 2020. Some of my wigs were cheap, some of my wigs were expensive, and it really hurt my pockets because I really didn't know what I was doing. So I'm just trying to send you out in the direction where you can practice on human hair, test out different laces, but still get wigs for the most part for under $200, okay? And I don't know if it's kitten caboodle hair or if it's 100% real hair, but to me, so far all these companies are coming with real hair for the most part. I didn't get a poodle mix from any of the 3 of them. So like I said, don't worry so much about quality. Just watch your pockets, and it gives you a good chance where you could just try different things out and not break the bank. All right, it's KJM. It's first day of autumn, first day of lace front wig season, and I'm hoping that these tips and tricks are really going to be helpful to you guys. All right, I'll try to put up these videos as soon as I can. You guys have a wonderful day, and I wish you nothing but love, prosperity, happiness, and laughter in this new season that we are in. One love, and I'm out.